guys. We Legion and Jay. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Met you from the Matrix Minds. Hello, everybody.
I'm Jeremy Martin.
And Tara's
the mystery man.
I'm Siphon. I'm just Siphon. Thanks, bye.
What are you siphoning?
Everything.
Hopefully not. Hopefully you're not siphoning that image.
That's classified information.
Oh boy, what's the topic there, JC? What are you gonna?
You want me to build a Wheel of Fortune program for the list of topics, so you can just press a button and it just randomly settles on one?
Sweet, yes.
Just give me a list of topics and I'll build it right now.
That.
Take me a couple of minutes.
I saved the list of topics. Where did I save it?
Which server are we? Oh, we're in there. This one. All right.
Oh man. So JC, how in the world? How did you get Daniel Lousy up in here?
What, to Matrix Mind? I don't know. He just showed up.
I know.
From the live stream, I think.
Oh, wait. This is a continuation of this ain't the Matrix show.
This is a new show. I think he wants to do a Legion show, so we're doing the Legion show.
Yes, what this is.
Oh, I thought you meant the server, because we're not in Harbour Killers.
Yeah, well, okay. I guess it don't really matter, does it? It doesn't matter. As long, we're all here together. We're all at the same table.
Just got confused then, because it's so late.
Besides that, it's late. I'm just working on this meme that Taryn's got me editing.
The belly button meme.
Oh my God! I'm going.
I told you the belly button was a good idea.
Yeah, the belly button was a really good idea. So I'm working on this meme here, and yeah, that's like the shiznike. I wonder if I'll tell you what, should I turn it up? I should turn it up, shouldn't I? I should take the meme and I should take that. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit, like rotate it.
I just posted.
You just posted a list of one. All right, I'll go and make a program right now.
United Nations. You wanted to talk about United Nations?
I'll try to. It's going to be a bit hard, but I can talk about that while I actually make this program. It's going to be a bit difficult, but I can do it. So the United Nations, if I make this program while I do it, I won't be able to post images and shit. So it doesn't matter because we're doing audio. So the United Nations is the rival of Anonymous. So if you look at the United Nations symbol and compare it to the Anonymous symbol, I can't show that right now, but I'll remove that from the list. So if you compare the United Nations symbol to the Anonymous symbol, you'll see that they look very similar, and if you overlap them, they overlap exactly, right? It's not random. It's intended this way. Anonymous was supposed to be the true United Nations to rival the corrupted version of the United Nations. And I've done a movie of this, Anonymous Symbolism. You look on YouTube and you look up Anonymous Symbolism. Sorry if I get a bit slow here because I'm programming at the same time. But if you go to YouTube and type out Anonymous Symbolism, you'll find out a video I made on the symbol of Anonymous and what it means and how it relates to the United Nations and the true United Nations, the sovereign United Nations versus the fake United Nations. And Anonymous is many things. You ask people what Anonymous is, they can't give you a straight answer. But I have all those answers, and I can explain everything. And there's already videos publicly available all over the internet explaining this stuff that people just don't know that's there. So with the United Nations has been overrun by Islam and the Jews who corrupted the United Nations from the early beginning. Oh shit, what just happened there? I just messed up my code. The Jews who corrupted the United Nations from the beginning have they used Muslims in order to as a puppet for their white anti-Western agenda. And Muslims, they've given Muslims too much power, and they've taken over, and they're attacking the Jews, who use them as a proxy. You know, you play with fire, you get burned. That's what's happened. So there was an original United Nations. What was it called? I can't remember off the top of my head. I can't remember the original. The first version of the United Nations between World War I and World War II. And it was as an epic fail. So they, after World War II, they just tried it again. The worm was in the apple from the very beginning. You want to build an apple from a worm twice in a row, what's going to happen? But regardless, the United Nations there was some good that came out of the United Nations at first, such as the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And some other things, but it's mainly just the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and then straight away the United Nations become totally fucked up. But what happened was the United Nations wasn't totally corrupted at first. There was some kind of there was a Security Council and stuff. It just became progressively corrupted, and around the 1970s and 80s and stuff, it just totally taken over. And really bad shit happens. So the way the United Nations, when people talk about a new world order, you might call it the Jew world order. There's two new world orders. There's a conspiracy theory, and there's the real version of the new world order. The real version of the new world order wasn't a conspiracy. It was a political meme that meant just bringing civilization to the third world, the degenerate third world, to stop them fucking shit up for us. So it was to bring law and order to this third world. There was no conspiracy about. So when you see politicians from like decades ago talking about that, they're not talking about the same thing as this new world order conspiracy. But there are conspiracies in the world, but it's not this new world order bullshit. The real big conspiracy is this so-called Jew world order. So the United Nations operates through third-party organisations. You look this up. They even admit this. They operate through shadow organisations and stuff. This is how United Nations operates. I've shut down a lot of this shit before. This Venice guy shit that I've spoken about before. This is central to this. So the United Nations, they do all this meddling in international affairs. And they are trying to be a kind of world government. They were supposed to be some kind of balancing system of world government. They were supposed to be a world government, not a part of a conspiracy, but as a legitimate world government, as to stop governments from going out of control and shit like that. That's what they were supposed to be, and there was no conspiracy about it, but they fucked it all up, and it was corrupt from the start. Someone just joined.
Y'all still here?
Yeah. So they fucked it all up. Sorry if I'm explaining very wrong. I'm a computer programmer while I'm doing this. They fucked it all up, and it was corrupt. It was a worm in the apple from the very beginning, and it just got worse and worse over time. And if we can get around to going over this Venus guy stuff, this actually details a very good example of what's wrong, what's going on. So, where's that place? Hang on, give me a sec. I'm looking for there we go. Sorry, I was just coding. So, the United Nations, the only real good thing that came out of the United Nations was the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and everything went south really bad. So the United Nations today is a fucking mess. Like, I've got videos, tons of videos on this shit you wouldn't believe. But anyone who knows anything about the United Nations knows just what I'm talking about. The United Nations is the enemy of all mankind. These are all this global conspiracy shit, this globalism and stuff. It's coming from the United Nations. All this transhumanist crap, the New Age, the technocracy and stuff like that. If you don't know this stuff, you got stuff up. We're going to have a long talk. But this is the ideology. This is like there's the New Age cult is the religion of the United Nations, and there's the Judeo-Christian who was supposed to be their fake Jesus. All kinds of stuff going on, but there's really shady shit going on regarding the United Nations. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you want to understand what's really going on in the world, you really understand what's going on. Need to learn about what's going on in the United Nations. So, Anonymous and the United Nations symbols overlap for a reason. Is because they're supposed to be rivals. The true versus the fake. The imposter. Though Anonymous is supposed to be the true United Nations. There's a lot I could talk about.
Interesting.
There's a lot I could talk about on that. I'm really struggling here because I'm coding and shit. But
It's
if there's
okay.
any questions, probably if you've got any questions to any details to ask about that, just let me know. Once I'm done coding, I'll be able to answer a bit better.
State Rebel Heart came in here, and I wanted to let her know that you're part of at the moment. You're part of what is it? No picture available or anonymous. We are legions. The Matrix show is kind of like done. So you unmute yourself, sweetheart, and just like participate if that's what you want to do.
Frame 2.
Yeah.
So sorry if I talk. I often
talk
talk when I'm coding, so if I talk, just ignore me.
Well, we definitely don't want to ignore you, bro. So
if it's by accident, if I talk, it's by accident. It's just how I code.
That's actually how it goes. When you're doing something like that, it should mess with your motor functions in your brain.
It's like I access my memory in a different way. So,
like, have you ever watched somebody that's really good at play piano and they're always bobbing, or not piano, but they're piano as well. They'll start bobbing their head, or the violin. They'll stop bobbing their head and doing weird. Their bodies will move in weird ways. It's because for some odd reason when you're doing things like that, it's the communication between both hemispheres of your brain causes your motor functions to move as well.
There's different brain parts of your brain overlap with each other and stuff. I better save this thing. If I lose this, I'll lose everything. I'll just save the file. There you go. So. Why can't I?
Yeah, watch somebody play the violin or the piano. You'll see them start twitching.
I play keyboard. I know what you mean. Yeah.
One United Nations. I'm going over Jay's topics. I'm tired, so I'm not going to last all night with you guys. But I'm just saying, I see Jay's got topics here listed. One United Nations, which you just ran over a little bit. What my question is, Jay, in collaboration with and flowing over from the Matrix show, does any of the Anon Foundation have anything to do with the way the New World Order is structured at the moment, out of curiosity?
That's why I wanted to ask Jeremy. That's why we wrote it down, because he wanted to talk about it. He reckoned he had the answer.
Yeah, that's a really deep topic.
What have I done here? It's not working. Okay, that's what I'll do.
Okay, so he's in a loop, so he's programming shit. He's at the moment. He's not listening to what we're saying.
I'll just finish doing
cool.
this.
You do your thing. I know JC as well as D-Man knows a lot about the United Nations stuff, as well as their supposedly hidden agenda, right?
Mm-hmm.
They publicize that they're for humanity and they're good, they're good, blah blah blah. But yet behind the scenes, we hear completely something different. It's like you've got the social media version, and then you've got the dark web versions of those United Nations. So what the fuck's the truth? It's somewhere in between the two.
Well, it's actually both. Both are true. The reason why is because if you're looking at the growth of a civilization is supposed to become like a one world collective eventually. But there's also the type that wants control, and they want to control everything. So both instances are true because, for example, at one point we'll reach a civilization 1 where we've harnessed all of the planet's power and we know how to, we have infinite energy, so to speak. That's a civilization 1. Well, that's a form of, a united world. But there's also the form of a united world where somebody wants to control everything and they want to control the resources. And that's what we call the New World Order and the corrupt New World Order, is that order is built to control things, so to speak.
Okay.
Deep.
It goes way deep. That's real deep.
Are we done in a sec?
What are you doing, Jeremy?
I'm programming a Wheel of Fortune. Just give me a sec.
Are you
He's
serious?
making us. Yeah, he's
A topic
programming
Wheel of
us.
Fortune. I won't even bother doing it like exactly right. I'll just do it like dodgy, just to save time.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Alright, so
Miss
game
Miss
show.
Rebel, are you? Everybody knows that I am the majority. Or by now, everybody knows who me and Daniel are. Is Daniel? He runs his own show.
Daniel's here?
Oh yeah, Daniel's with us.
No, just
Stop
Yeah,
it.
that's who you just heard.
What's up,
Yeah.
Daniel?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. I just sat down, smoked a fatty, and I'm chilling.
It's
Am I
trying to
echoing? I'm
unite,
echoing.
yeah. That's Jeremy's in. Jeremy's recording, like
Oh,
always.
okay. Hello,
there we
hello.
go, got it working.
hello. Is there anybody in there?
I can reuse this for later. I'm exporting it to exe right now.
Oh. So, are we supposed to speak on what Jay stuck in here? This list? Is that how it is?
Or
Oh
make
my
it.
God, that picture.
Let me
Ooh.
fix that up again.
I don't know. JC, is this,
What have
is
you
this
already
the list we wanna
discussed?
stick to, bro?
Because I mean, I don't want to like talk about something I've already talked about, and I can't stay that long because I got to get up early. But
Whoops, I just messed this up.
He's-
There we go.
I don't want to be rude. I just got through moving.
like so we wanted to talk about it.
Okay.
Huh?
I'll just change the size of this. Hang on.
Daniel,
Yes.
what have you talked about tonight?
Well, we were just talking about the New World Order. What do you think about both sections of the New World Order? The United Civilization, United People, or the United Control Factor, you know, through religion, through all of those things to try to control people?
I think it's just a big, huge mindfuck. Really,
Okay.
if you think about it, because there are bad people out there, and they are doing bad things, and they have stature, and
It's all falling apart though. It's not. Realize it. Everyone knows it. No one.
it's a big
accepts-
show to me. That's what I look at it as, because it's all going to end. It's
No one
just a big
accepts
show.
the status quo. Everyone's unhappy with the status quo. It's all falling apart. So understand that. Like the forces of good and evil, they're actually agreeing that no one's happy with the current paradigm.
Right, but you had said the other day when we were talking, Jeremy, you know, something I wasn't aware of about when the Illuminati originally started was for good. So now they've got it in Hollywood and everything else, and it's all so cool and fabulous, and it's just ridiculous. I don't know.
Right, I just did the
I don't
Wheel
pay
of
attention
Fortune.
to it, if that makes any sense anymore.
If you
I'm
give me,
aware
like,
of it.
If I had like 20 minutes, I could really do it up with graphics and everything. That's just a basic functional thing. So Wheel of Fortune with the topics, that with a list, I can fix it all up later, but it's a functional Wheel of Fortune of topics if you want to try it.
Oh, so that's what you're doing?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. So press the
He
blue
just
button
did, yeah.
press the blue button to
Hey,
make it
I
stop.
don't never clicky on no sticky, so you better thank me, because I would have never clicked your sticky if I didn't like you.
So if you press the blue button, it'll
But
make
y'all
the,
supposed to laugh at that.
if you press the blue
Oh
button.
no, I'm laughing at the meme I uploaded.
if you
I
press-
did
Says I
laugh,
can't open it.
but I have my push to talk
Jeremy.
on.
I'll be right here.
if you
Jeremy,
press,
it tells me I can't open it.
if you press the blue button,
Put a helmet on.
it'll make the wheel stop on a random topic, and if you press the red button, it'll make it go back to cycling again. So play or stop. Really.
Oh, it's in
simple.
my downloads.
I just
I'm
made it. I
retarded.
just started making it in a couple of minutes, but I could make it up with a lot of
Stop it
graphics
there.
if you want, and for later. That was just like a 2-minute job.
Okay.
You done?
Somebody's tired.
I am very tired. I
I am
very
too, to
tired.
be
Yes,
honest.
ma'am.
I'm pretty tired too.
Hey, Jay, how are you? You hide?
Okay.
Why are you so quiet?
I've been in a lot of pain with my teeth, so
Oh, your teeth hurting you again?
my wisdom teeth are killing me.
They ain't
Really,
come all the way
bro?
through
I
yet?
bet ya. Myth Anon is dying.
Did you just do the root wheel? Did you?
False flags, Ebola, false flag. I like this, bro. You just did this in Flash.
Yeah, it took like 2 minutes.
Okay, well, mine's
Masks,
just...
the
I
fall
can do
guy,
like I can do
false.
you know I can do like really advanced graphics and stuff. So I could actually do a lot better than that. That was just a
No,
basic
okay.
rudimentary rush job.
if you guys haven't seen it yet, I'll show it to you. The program.
It's really basic, so yeah.
It is this right there. Flight of the Navigator.
I got a new theme and I cannot find my freaking shit. I think it's right there.
Who is Commander Leon? If anybody could tell me.
Commander Leon.
Who?
Commander Leon, online 6. He's in the red on my on my server. Usually, you guys, I delete everybody off of this machine.
Oh, I see.
I'm just saying.
Well, I'm seeing a goat for his profile pic. I assume that's Leon online from Short Bus Sec.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Okay, am I not doing the right thing here?
Just an idea, like that idea that I did of doing a Wheel of Fortune topics thing, that might actually be good for other radio shows too. I could actually spruce it up and do a lot of graphics for it and make it as a tool to use.
Jay, what is your main topic for your show?
He must be really hurt. Drink you some whiskey, Jay. What is up with this naked fat man with his penis on his stomach? Oh, that's silly.
Yeah.
No, that's
if you look closely, he has no penis.
That's so gross. Let me throw it in my mouth.
It must be a leprechaun or something. It's got a beard. It's bald. It has no beard. It's got a big belly on it, and it's got no penis. What the hell is it?
Should we get I don't know. Should we give it a bra?
No.
No bra.
Let him fly. Oh, Mr. Blackie Black, what's up? This ought to get interesting.
Mr. Black.
Here? Who?
I don't know.
Mr. Black.
You know what would be a cool idea is to get... I could do up that Wheel of Fortune thing I just made, and you could get like a whole bunch of people to bring up like...
What the hell did he turn up?
A whole bunch of topics and
what is it?
Wheel of Fortune and just randomly generate one.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's kind of cool.
Hey, girl, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Forrest Gump.
I'm tired.
Me too.
But I'm alright.
I was laying in bed trying to watch yesterday, and I picked up my phone to see what go on because we were doing berserk and seeing y'all with them here. So I figured
I came in for a second earlier and I couldn't come back in till just now because I just got through unpacking everything and my daughter's here.
Yeah,
so
I was muted out whenever you came in, but I was like, "Damn, girl, you got mute."
I'm sorry, I'm loud.
What happened?
What topic are we going to choose?
And I remind you all that I'm on my third bourbon after, and this is the second consecutive radio show as well.
Cheers.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm about to take some NyQuil, so I might go to bed soon. I got a cold or something. Yeah, some NyQuil. I got cold or something.
Oh, okay.
I think everyone's going to bed. Maybe we should do it tomorrow. I think everyone's going to bed.
Yeah.
It's a bit. Yeah, we should just do it tomorrow then.
I do know I'm going to wind up too. I'm going to give you guys this link to the podcast that was uploaded. I'm sorry, everybody whoever wants it.
The one we just did.
Again, I don't know who. Yeah, I mean, again, Taryn, I don't know who wants it or whatever, but I do know the audio is fucked up for about.
You just give me a download to the 3 gigabyte, whatever it is, when you're ready, and I'll download it and I'll fix it all up and I'll upload it and you can have a look.
Jack, can you tell the viewers? Can you tell the viewers about Mr. Purple and what you said earlier that you didn't say? Remember, you started talking about Mr. Purple, and then Matt said, "Why didn't you say it on the stream?"
I did. I'm pretty sure I mentioned Mr. Purple on the stream. I'm pretty sure I did.
No, you posted some stuff, and then Chewy said, "Oh, why didn't you talk about that on the show?"
I think I did say something. I've said a few words on it. I think I'm gonna have to go look. In Tampa, when we're done here, I'm gonna go over it. Because I haven't even finished reading through the comments. I started reading through the comments, and we got diverted onto this. I was gonna read through the comments, and I was gonna watch the whole show, download it, edit it, and then respond to it.
Somebody says I'm not drunk enough. That's funny.
Damn, how long y'all been going today?
Oh, Zero, are you? Oh, yeah, Zero just joined. Zero.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you
He
hear me,
can't
Zero?
talk. He won't talk.
Yeah, no, just type in chat. Okay. So are you on part 10 of my movie, are you?
Yeah. He'll watch every bit of it.
Oh, cool. So you see, it's worth watching just from what you're seeing so far, right? It gets a lot better.
Yeah, Zero's
Thank
awesome.
you for watching it. Just keep at it. It's slow at first, but it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Just be very patient. What's that?
Quit laughing at us.
Mr. Blackie's not drunk enough for that. Well, I'm on my third bourbon and I feel wasted.
I know, it's what I told him. Get your ass. Black's cool. I like black. I want to go. Can I invite somebody? Do y'all care if I invite Zero Cool and him? Or y'all just kind of keep this? Okay. Because if y'all getting too tired, we'll chat this bitch up.
Trust me, whenever I'm ready to purge my server, y'all are gonna go.
Fine then. Keep your damn server.
I love you guys, I do, but the problem is,
I'm just joking, dude. I'm picking.
No, yeah, like I said to you before, I said just make a temporary server for the show and just delete it afterwards. Okay. I do this shit myself.
Right. I get
yes, it's like a temporary server. That's all it is. We're all in various servers anyway, so it doesn't mean shit. Don't bother explaining yourself.
Right.
I'll put invite mine in here. I don't care.
You made a server.
I got a bunch of them.
You do, Mama Rebel?
Yeah. Damn, some good weed. Whew, hallelujah.
Oh boy, don't tell me that. You know Casper? How do you know Casper?
Casper came to my house, and when he was with Mary 6 years ago, I think, and I lived in an apartment in Bossier City, Louisiana, and he was going to go to Mardi Gras, but they stopped at my house first, and I took him to a karaoke bar, and he wore his Anon mask and his Anon chain, and got on stage and said, "I was going to clean my room, but I got high."
Oh God, I love him. I'll tell you what.
He's got a video of it. It's hilarious.
I've known him for about going on about 10 years now.
Casper's a really nice guy, a genuine guy.
Yep,
he's very nice.
He's real. He's real when it comes.
Barry,
to
not so much. I didn't get that at all, but as we see the result of that, but still, yeah, he's a really good dude.
Are you in? I don't. Everybody, I'm not scared to tell you where the fuck I live. I just know that
I either.
I'm in Ohio over here in Akron with Casper. Is that where you're at? Are you even near me and him?
No, I'm in Louisiana, honey. I'm a Cajun.
Okay, so
he came here to Louisiana.
Okay, you're in by where my co-host is at, Steve.
Okay.
He's down.
What part?
He's down on the coast.
Which part?
Mount. Hang on. Hang on. I don't know. I really don't know where exactly he's at. I know he's damn near. He's inland just a little. He's inland just a little bit, but.
So is he in the northern part or is he in the southern part?
Oh God, you had to ask me, didn't you?
I'm in the northern part. I did live in the southern part, but I was in that flood and I came back here. Fuck all that.
Yeah. He's in the southern part. He's inland about maybe 90 miles, I think.
Place is destroyed, man. God.
Is it?
The only thing that didn't get messed up is Bourbon Street, where they do the parade and everything in New Orleans. It was pretty bad.
Wow.
But yeah, that's how I know Casper. He come through here. He stayed at my house for 2 or 3 days and cooked him some gumbo, and then he went to Mardi Gras.
Sarah asked if the interview was done, and I'm like, yeah, the interview's done. Jeremy was going to get on a show with Jay here. Jay's really quiet, but whatever.
I think we should discard this one because everyone's going to bed and we haven't really talked
about PCC and interview. I mean,
if y'all want, I'll go to my Anarchy server, play some music, and act like a retard. I don't care.
I'm here. I need
to invite to your server too, girl. What's up? Shoot.
I'll put it in the server.
Oh, okay.
I'm here. I just got a lot of pain.
Yeah, who's got to pee?
Pain.
Did you just say you got to pee?
No, pain.
Okay. Yes, I'm deaf too.
I want to thank you guys for talking to me. I don't talk a lot. I'm pretty antisocial.
Well, they say I'm mean, but I'm not mean. I'm just honest, and I don't really care what they say.
Meanness is just the opposite. the opposite. One of the pendulums swims the opposite direction of love. I've heard you talk, sweetheart. You're,
Well,
you're
I
a
like
good
to
girl.
have fun.
Are you guys okay if we
put that
discard
video
this one
back.
and try again tomorrow, like or something? Because it's like really.
That's fine, Jeremy.
Everyone's going to sleep like anyway, so everyone's ready to go to bed anyway, and we've had a long thing anyway before this.
I'll
save the fog because
you
you asked
guys
me to
can just
record.
stay in here and just tear shit up.
You guys asked
How
me
long
to
have y'all
record,
been
so I
here?
started recording, and if you want a recording, I'll give it to you. If you want me to keep
No, I don't
recording.
want no recording. I'm just sitting here chilling for real. I'm good.
Probably not worth putting on. Sorry?
But,
I couldn't hear what Jay just said.
damn, I just invited people too. You're fired.
Yeah, me and Matt actually, it was like back in like 2013 or something like that, went to a protest together there in Akron against Ainsley.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Jay. You see my comment?
Oh yeah.
I was going to come there.
But the thing is, we didn't fucking even know it. That's the crazy shit.
Right? It wasn't until that battle with Ross, right? We realized that we were in the same group.
Right.
I told you, Jay, you can't troll me. I'm untrollable.
Daniel, are you still here?
No, I'm not trolling. No,
Yeah, I'm
Jay,
still
I'm not
here.
trolling. That's not trolling.
How come I'm still like a admin editor of your group? I thought y'all would have kicked me out when all that drama happened. I'm just going to ask you.
Which group? Well, the thing is like I'm not part of any drama or anything like that.
Well, I run the shit out of that thing.
Well, people can fight with each other. I don't really care what other people do.
I don't care either.
I mess around with people and I have fun, but I'm not really part of like any of that online drama crap. I mean, a lot of people assume that I am because I have so many friends at different like.
Well, you didn't
groups
have
and
anything to
sects
do
and
with
things like that.
That's not what I meant by asking. It wasn't anything to do with you, but I just wondered. I mean, I didn't do anything either. We were just opposite groups was all. So. But I still do everything for all of them. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to ask. I was just surprised that I was still there.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing. For example, I'm actually still in Anonymous Live, even though me and Thor recently had a fight.
That's
and
what
I
I'm
told him
talking
to
about.
make me an admin. Yeah, well, I told him, if you make me an admin, I'm not going to kill your page, even if we get into a fight, right? And that's the one thing. I'm true to my word. I don't care how many fights we get into or anything like that. I'm not going to kill your pages. If you make me an admin of your page, you could trust me because it's a security thing. You make me an admin for security purposes because I hold that, because there are so many people that if you give them admin, they will quite literally kill your page, right? Because you get mad at them or anything like that. But most fights and arguments online just brush off my back. It's not that big of a deal. It's online. It's not something that it doesn't affect me, right?
Oh, I'm on record, so.
So I just so I try to keep people's pages up, and I offer them to make me admin. So for security purposes. And I proved that point to Thor recently because, even though me and Thor fought, I was like, dude, I did not kill your page. I didn't even threaten to kill your fucking page.
Thor has
it's
no
still
right
out
to
there. I'm
complain.
still
I'll show
admin.
you
I didn't even hear that. See, I don't even know nothing about that part.
Oh, it was a fight because because Brian asked for my help to build up Anonymous Live, right? And that's what I was doing there. I was trying to help build it up. But Thor has that random problem of spazzing on people, right? And I was like
Yeah, he
doing
did me. I
something
was
I was
like,
like, Jesus Christ.
Check the chat.
But he still does good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, well, you know what, fuck it. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I try to defend Thor as much as I can, but as long as I throw out the disclaimer that he does spaz on people sometimes.
Well, that's why
Yeah.
when Adam came to me about it, I said, well, if he's being kind to you, be kind to him and just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be worried about it. We're trying to do this thing right. And yeah, I don't know what happened. I was like, oh, damn. Oh,
I'm gonna go smoke. You guys, I'm gonna be at. I'm just gonna go smoke and.
I'm going to go
listen.
smoke.
I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette and listen to you.
I'm going to go to Anarchy and I'm going to go listen to some music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I've been on my damn headset. What am I talking about?
You guys
Yeah,
are okay?
my
You guys
God,
want to keep
man.
recording or just stop?
because we're not.
Yeah, it's cool. This is a nice.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
nice little show. It's not
yeah,
too
I'll just
big.
keep recording. We'll just do it, whatever.
Well, you
Like,
I guess
I
you
have
can
got-
piece and parts.
I haven't got to talk to Daniel in a long time, so having Daniel on.
I'll give
an
you the
episode
file.
is
I
pretty
won't upload it to mine because it's just a general chat, but I'll give you the file. You can upload it. Yours is just a general chat or something.
Yeah, I know. Don't feel as though I'm ignoring you, Jay. I see your messages and stuff like that. I'm just pretty antisocial, so it's a good thing that I jumped in this chat today, so we get to talk a little bit. Yeah, I've been trying to do things like behind the scenes and just help out with like graphics and shit like that for the most part.
What
I
do you
need
use
to
for
go.
graphics?
Well, mostly I use because Blender is a free 3D modeling. Most of the stuff I build up and I actually build the animation. It also has a video editor in it, so I do everything that people do on video editors, but I also build the scenes in the 3D editor, and then I'll do things like that to make the animations and stuff like that. For example, I can literally quite realistically make a planet with jets flying, green screen effects, all those things. Anything that you see YouTube videos, what they can do, I can do just as good, if not better.
You know Google SketchUp?
No, what's that?
Google SketchUp, it should still be a free program. It was a 3D modeling program from Google. If you want to look it up, Google SketchUp. So I decided to have a go at this, and I was familiar with a lot of the tools on it. Some were a little bit different. So I decided as a little experiment, when I got it, I'd try and make a 3D model of my home with all the contents and everything. So I did a 3D model of my entire home, contents included.
Since you like messing with those 3D programming, try actually give because Blender is free. It's free, and a lot of actually game designers use Blender.
I didn't really get the hang. I didn't really look into it that much, but I had it installed in the past. I never really fiddled much with it.
Yeah, well, it does take a lot of fiddling. There are a lot of tools. There's a compositor. There's a lot of things that you can do with Blender. A lot of video game designers nowadays actually use it.
I think I've got 3DS installed somewhere. I know, I installed it like a couple of months ago.
Well, it actually 3D. It actually can format those files for you. .fbx, .3ds, .max. 3ds Max is what you're talking about, right? The .max files.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I've got any pictures of my 3D models. I think I've actually got them on Facebook.
Dan, do you like the new page name? No picture available.
Yeah, I like it. I like your page. It's cool.
Where's my 3D models?
But then fucking Facebook killed it, and it was 9,000K.
Yeah, wasn't I an editor on that page? I realized there was actually quite a bit of pages that were killed that I was either admin or editor on. When I look at my list, I'm missing a few, and some of them were anonymous pages.
I just took a photo of my... I just took a screenshot of my Facebook, some of my 3D model shit.
Yo, it's the reach on my page.
Jay, they were just pissed because they didn't get promotional money from you. Nor did they get any sales from Anonymous. Any of that shit. They just, there's more than one underlying reason why that page went down, dude. There's got to be.
Well, I actually found another glitch in. Don't tell other people this. I technically, when I find a glitch, I technically try to keep it to myself. But if you're an editor of a page and somebody else is an editor of a page and somebody goes live, right? If you go to edit, edit their text in the video, it actually accidentally gives you an option to end their live feed.
Right.
That button is there.
That's an ancient Chinese secret, and you just let it out of the box, bro.
Yeah, we were recording, so I'm not going to upload this myself, but I think Jay at least wanted might have to edit that out or something. At least you can't do the old Yahoo trick where you can get their emails. That was fucking stupid.
Where's that fart sound, Jeremy?
You want me to? I'll open up my soundboard. Just tell me if you can hear it or not.
Daniel, yeah. Something shit, Daniel.
My bad.
And it was like, and then he was saying,
Right?
Oh my, that is
I was like saying, I can tell you a default log on to 4chan, and it's like, you know, HTTPS is like, yeah, da 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 da.
I'll
God
rip your head
damn,
off
bro.
and shit down your neck.
My bad.
Eat shit and die.
Well, I did give the disclaimer, right? I don't usually tell people.
Yeah. The disclaimer
Gee, I can
is,
hippie.
Jay, you better have that part like covered by a fart sound.
Fucking window.
But you guys will actually like this. What I was actually trying to say was that I also found something cool about going live as well. If you set up your page as a video game, or I think it's like video gaming editor, something like that, you'll get a brand new dashboard where it brings up like, you can actually type it in, like, video gaming channel or something like that. I think if you Google it, you should be able to find it. Maybe it'll give you all the information. But on Facebook, you know, because I was starting a new gaming channel, so it gave me a new dashboard, a Facebook dashboard where it's like .dashboard.facebook or something like that. And it literally has things like if you want pop-up notifications during your stream when somebody follows the page or likes the page, you could take it straight off that dashboard. It also shows the chat, so you could actually pull it up in a pop-up window and then OBS capture that window, that specific window that has only the chat on it from that stream. Yeah.
Daniel, that only works if you have got developer properties set on your profile. It does not work on a normal default profile.
Oh yeah, I got developer things for Facebook because I was trying to develop an app for them, but I crashed the app right before I finished it because they fucking gave me a ban for something stupid. So I said, "Fine, fuckers." It was the live polling app.
You wouldn't believe this list
Yeah.
of
Right.
Stop
crazy shit
actor.
I've been banned over. I've got a compilation of it all.
Dan, what do you think of Stop Actor? Are you there?
What is it? What's the question?
What do you think of the Stop Actor campaign? Because they lost the vote. Mark was really big in the campaign.
I was
trying to stop Actor.
I was listening in on that. What is Acta 2 again?
Article 13 is like they're gonna kill the front end of the internet, so we won't be able to post memes and gifs.
They're just basically going to copyright everything.
Oh yeah, that's just more control. The problem is that fucking, it's the same reason why Facebook is actually moving from for your live streaming, instead of having an RTMP server, they're moving to an RTMPS server starting May 1st. It's the same shit. They're trying to fucking have control over the internet and, like Jeremy said, copyright everything because they don't like pirates. They don't like people getting shit for free.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a copyright pirate. Copyright can't in piracy, if you understand what piracy is. Pirates steal shit. Copying is not stealing.
Yeah. Guys, is
Technically,
Cody still around? Because I haven't been on Cody in ages, but I haven't heard much about it either. Is it still going or?
Well, sure, Cody's still streaming, but every damn ISP in the world is trying to block the stream feed.
Yeah. Government are in on it now, are they? Killing it.
As you know, Cody's got its own little protocol that it likes to distribute shit on, like Napster. And whenever you start pulling shit through, that IP, of course, dude, the ISP itself is gonna block that IP address from streaming that content.
Oh, fucking hell, Napster. Do you remember LimeWire as well? Do you remember LimeWire?
I remember.
LimeWire.
BearShare, do you remember BearShare?
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that Canadian or something?
Remember MySpace?
Yep.
Oh, God.
If you combine MySpace, Facebook, and Twitter, you get my Twitface.
My Twitface. Oh, Jesus.
Right.
It was funny.
Zuckerberg ripped off fucking MySpace big time.
I
Oh,
remember
yeah,
them all. I actually still use certain pirating things to upload videos to, because with OBS you can do exactly that. You could rip any video you want from anywhere, because you could capture your window, right? You could literally rip that video, copy it, and then re-upload it.
And what's your take on Alienware laptops?
I got my own built.
Alienware laptops?
Yeah.
I like Alienware. I have an Alienware. Mine costs $5,200. You know, it's costing $5,000. Yeah, it's pretty good. But pretty much with Alienware though, is if you delve deep into the research, is you do get a really good laptop or PC if you pay for it. But most of your money is actually going towards bells and whistles and the name of Alienware. Technically, you could go to Newegg and get all the parts if you can put it together yourself. You can get it for a lot cheaper than going through Alienware.
It's like 1060 GFX card in it and stuff, NVIDIA.
Yeah.
NVIDIA graphics card.
And that one has about 1,000 some CUDA cores. I think it's exactly 1,000. The 1050 Ti has 800 and something.
Fellas, I don't mean to bail, but I got to go. Jay, love you. Again, Daniel, thanks for coming in. Terrence,
Chewy.
everybody.
I showed you the system.
Thanks, Chew.
And you said it was sick.
All right, buddy. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Taryn, be dangerous, bro. Be dangerous. I ain't going to tell you I love you.
That's right. I won't be safe. I'll be dangerous.
Be dangerous. Yeah,
bro.
Be dangerous, bro. Be dangerous. Good night, guys.
Good night, man.
No, man.
Night, guys.
Let's make that memeable. Instead of saying stay safe, stay dangerous.
Stay dangerous. On the note. Peace.
Peace. Good night.
I'm actually going to head out here as well. I did take the NyQuil about half an hour ago, and I'm starting to get groggy. So I'm going to pass out, guys.
Yeah, we've had a nice little show anyway. It's only a nice little fucking hour and a half show. So
I'll send you the file anyway when I'm done.
I mean, you're on episode 7 now, Dan. This is episode 7.
Right.
Well, thank you for having me, guys.
Thanks for coming, dude.
No problem. Thank you for talking with me. I'll catch you guys later. Stay dangerous.
Exactly.
Good night, Dan.
Good night, guys.
There's be 3 of us here now. Are we done? Should I stop recording, or we got any more to say?
Talk for a little bit if you want, yeah, man, just to give it, a little bit of an outro.
You can put music on it if you want, or I can put some music like you.
I mean, you could talk if you've got a topic you want to talk about. That's cool. I'm not quite tired.
I haven't got
I'm
a
tired,
topic.
but I'm not quite
I haven't
there
got
yet.
a topic to talk about. I've got a wheel of topics to talk about that I made. Did you try it? I'll send it again.
Fucking, I want to know about the abduction. I mean, you started talking a little bit
Which
about
abduction?
it, but you didn't really.
I did talk about one
But
abduction.
when the aliens came. Yeah.
The ones who injured me. I already covered
I
that
want to
already.
know, like, when they came, what time it was. No, you didn't.
Well, what time it was? It was like 3 or 4, somewhere around like 3 or 4 in the morning. Because as I said, I had a really late night, and that's normal for me. I normally have late nights. It was a bit later, little bit later than usual. Usually like 1 or 2, but this was like 3 or 4 in the morning. I went out for dinner. I had dinner, and I would come back, and then I went on computer for a late night doing what I do, doing shit, and then I went to sleep at about 3 or 4 a.m. and then a short time later I wake up with all that shit that happened, injured and that. Zero will, if you're hearing Zero, you'll get to that part of my story eventually. There'll be a lot to go before you get to that point though. That was the time it happened in the early hours of the morning, like early to late part of the early hours in the morning. No, the fact is,
I watched all your videos, I get Jeremy Martin t-shirt.
But the thing is, like, I obviously don't have a memory of what happened, but some serious shit went down because what happened was they hit me over the head with something. I got upset about when they told me what they were doing. I got upset about it. They got scared, and then I got hit over the head with something. But then we were talking again. I woke up and we were talking again, and they weren't intimidated by me or anything. They weren't concerned, and I got upset about it. And then but I didn't do anything, and then they put me back to sleep. Something else happened after that. I got injected in the foot with something, like went right up my leg. I couldn't walk on it for months. Something really messed up had been happening to me. Obviously I must have got violent again and tried to fight them with some, a days went by. So something happened over the course of days. Some serious shit went down.
Describe what they look like.
They're probably like about, quite frankly, they're almost like children. Like they were shorter than a typical grey.
Dwarf.
They were more, maybe a little bit more human-like, and they acted just like children playing. That's how they were. They were intelligent like an adult, but they had the personality and the body movements as a child would. They were just very playful and very talkative. And they were muscular for a kind of grey type. They weren't frail. They weren't like bodybuilder type. They were skinny, but they were muscular. I've never seen any like them before. They were definitely not frail. They were very healthy and full of energy.
What do greys sound like that? And they got their own language?
Yeah, so when it comes to greys, generally there's like different type of sounds that a creature can make. So if you got like birds make whistling sounds, right? But they also make other sounds. And when it comes to very distinct sounds, so when you got like a humanoid kind of voice box, they make a different kind of sounds. So when it comes to like human languages, pretty much every human language has a whole different kind of different set of vowels and stuff, and a set of consonants. When it comes to certain places in Africa, they make clicking noises and stuff, but that's like really primitive, animalistic shit. When it comes to civilized languages on Earth, you generally got the same kind of consonants and vowels. It's just a different mix of stuff. So when it comes to extraterrestrials, they have pretty much the same kind of thing. But when it came just to greys, when I had a grey language installed, well, I only spoke when it was shortly after I had it installed. I actually spoke to a grey leader, and there was one vowel. There was a specific vowel. It wasn't common, but it was only like it was a rare kind of vowel in their language. But I wasn't able to pronounce whatever it was, and it was close. I made an approximation to the vowel of A. It was like ah, and I just did the closest vowel I could make, hoping they would understand. He seemed to understand, but. There was one kind of vowel that they were able to speak in their language that didn't have, from what I could tell, any kind of English variant or human variant. But there were some differences in different languages that certain species couldn't say something that other species could. They weren't able to pronounce it or something. They didn't have the physical ability to. But generally, there was a universal language that most people could do. That's right. So you don't need a mic. You can speak in text or whatever. I'm still recording until Jay wants to finish this up. If you want me to say anything on his recording, I'll just say it out, or if Jay will.
Zero said, I actually want to reach out to new fags, lead them to the right path.
Oh yeah,
which is why I was asking about the Anonymous Creed. I had the idea of taking the Book of Anonymous and the Creed and spreading it to all the new fags.
Well, before you get to the Book of Anonymous, watch my whole life story, and then go for the book after that, because as I said before, that you can get drowned. I've got hundreds of videos on my YouTube channel. That's just one YouTube channel. I've got other YouTube channels with hundreds of videos on the shit. Like I've got shit that you will drown in, so try not to get lost in it. So watch my life story first, and then probably watching the Book of Anonymous if you want to understand my take on a lot of topics. And if you disagree with anything on me, don't hide in the corner. Engage me over it. If I'm wrong about something, prove me wrong and you win me over. I'll give you $1,000 if you can prove me wrong about a topic. And
So like I say a lot of things in my book of Anonymous that are very controversial, but like I got all this stuff to back it up. I'm not sure if my YouTube version has links to all this stuff. I've actually got the written book of Anonymous. I can give you the actual written book with all links and shit in it. But first, go through my story first, just to get a framework of everything, because otherwise you're just going to get lost in so much stuff. And if you want me to guide you through some information of what I think you should listen to first, just contact me and we'll go through. I'll give you what I think you should listen to in order or whatever. I don't want people to get drowned out in information, because I just want them to listen to the story first and not get drowned out in information, because I've got some stuff has a lot more importance than other stuff.
Yeah. What's your take on Black Bloc, Jay? What do you think of Black Bloc? Black Bloc?
Black Bloc. Oh, you mean like Antifa kind of crap? Some people differentiate Black Bloc from Antifa, and pretty much almost all Black Bloc are Antifa, and all Antifa are Black Bloc. It's pretty much, they almost hit the same bullseye anyway. So you pretty much talking about the same thing. So Antifa. Let's just talk about really Antifa. Really,
that's Anon, though.
Sorry? Yeah, but Anonymous doesn't use Anonymous. They'll use Anonymous masks. They won't use they won't wear the same stuff as Black Bloc do, and they won't use the same tactics. This is really Antifa, and like this is Antifa thing is not a recent thing. It's been going on since like all the Germany stuff before World War II and stuff. This is really this is really an Antifa style thing, and Antifa and their Black Bloc tactics are just pathetic little left-wing soy boys. But let's just call them soy boys. That's what they're really, just soy boys. They're just like weak. They're subordinate even to beta males. They are just weak, inferior by choice. Now, a lot of them are physically weak, but they are morally weak more than anything else. So some of them are not as physically weak as others, but these are just like evolutionary failures, and they don't just evolutionary failures. They have come from a heritage of parasitic toxicity. A lot of these people have a family history of this stuff. These are like the bad people, the rejects of society, who just keep reproducing children, and they just become the disease of a gene pool. And some of them, if they get their asses kicked, they can find their way again, and they can maybe find their way back into the gene pool they came from or something. But this is like just evil evolved. It's just fucking disgusting and pathetic. This is what happens when you don't maintain quality in a gene pool and you let filth reproduce. This is what happens. Antifa shit happens.
Dude, we need to raid Habbo again, don't we? We need to do some mad Nazi.
I've never even done anything to do with Habbo. I never had anything to do with that. What I would like to do,
we need to
if I can get a whole bunch of Anons to play Guild Wars 1, I'll play it with them. I've got a long history in that game. Guild Wars 1. It's a very, very quality tactical game. That's vast.
Yeah, there is something that we talked about I'd like to touch on, and that was the yellow vest movement. Like
we haven't really talked about that. Yeah, that's been central to what. Like, pretty much, I agree with what's going on with the yellow vest. I support all that stuff. Yes.
It isn't. But it is an anon. It is an anon.
No, it's not anon. But it pretty much it is.
France. It started in France with a bunch of lorry drivers.
Yeah.
Who they didn't want to pay their tax. It's nothing to do with Anonymous.
Yeah, and basically
Anonymous adopted the idea, but it started in France. They burned down a load of toll bridges, and they just basically kicked off. And then Anon got behind them.
It isn't really much difference. It isn't really much difference to like Occupy, the Arab Spring, Anonymous itself. Basically, this is like people rising up against corrupt governments
It's like a new
for a variety of
Anon
reasons.
now, isn't it?
For a variety of reasons, and it's a good thing.
It did start with anarchy. That's all I'm going to say. It started with anarchy, and then Anon adopted it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this yellow vest is just a sign of like basically it's like a boiling jug, and it's going to blow its top. It's blowing its top, and they keep pushing it down, and it keeps blowing its top. The pressure keeps building up more and more. What do you think is going to happen? It just keeps blowing its top over and over, and until it's going to go nuclear eventually, and it pretty much, it's blowing its top everywhere now. The frog in the boiling pot, the thing I've been saying all this time, the frog in the boiling pot. The frog's jumping out the pot.
Black vest movement is happening as well, isn't it? You seen the black vest?
Black vest?
Yeah, it's another one. It's new, guys. I think that's CPS and stuff, Child
Protective Services.
Protection Services.
Let's have a look at that. I'll just see what he's posted up there. Your video is partially muted because it Does this music that was in, this must have been where I was muted while the volume was down. 46 seconds of your... So apparently someone in the United Arab Emirates, Afghanistan, Antigua and Barbuda, Antigua and applied to, okay. Spiritus Kayam by Globus. Never heard of that. So did you put music in this or something? Oh no, he's not even in the audio. So you can't hear what I'm saying.
No, we're on about Chewie, right?
Yeah, his things he's posted in there. So at least part of the stream has been censored.
A Rebel can come back on. She knows about Yellow Vest.
I'll just say him.
Yeah, because I think Daphne was getting.
I need to get a copy of. I'm hoping I can at least watch his stream to watch that version of it. I need to go through all the comments and watch it. And I need before we all go to sleep, I need to get a download link to the stream so I can download it before anything happens, and I can edit it and put my own audio in and fix it all up. I may actually be able to overlay both audio running. If I can sync it just right, I can get both audio at just the right time so that it might come out a bit funny, but I can experiment to see what happens if I do that.
You're going to send me the MP3 once we finish, yeah?
Of this, what we're doing now. As soon as we're done, I'll straight away I'll upload it I'll put it on my same Drive account.
Play this outro for me. Can you play this song for me as an outro?
Oh, did you want to finish right now and play an outro for it now?
Well, once we're finished talking, yeah.
Play this. You can give me a link to it or something, yeah. If you can give me like a YouTube video or something, I can play the outro to that. Yeah. That'll work.
This song is one of my favourite songs, like.
Yeah, sure.
But do you like Dire Straits?
I'm familiar with Dire Straits as I grew up around that because I grew up with it. Despite all my fucked up childhood, I was around famous musicians and stuff, so I'm quite familiar with all this kind of stuff.
And there's like a cross between Mumford and Sons, Dire Straits, and fucking Oasis or something. I don't know, they're just fucking really cool. Well, I'll show you them now. Yeah. Listen to these, right? This is the outro for us.
I'll play that.
I won't play that
now because it's going to interrupt with the video that I'm doing because it's going to play. So what I'll do is I'll play that when you want me to play the outro, then I'll play it, okay?
Have you got the link above? Yeah, play out.
Yeah, I've already got the video ready for when you want to do the outro. Whenever you want to finish that up, I'll play it. You guys know.
Yeah, we can play that outro and then talk.
Do you want me to
and
play
then you
it
can
right
tell
now,
me about the song after. Once to stop recording, we can talk if you like the song or.
Yeah, so just tell me when you want me to
play
do
the
the
outro now.
and we'll finish it up, and then we can talk after that.
Yeah, there, yeah.
Do you want me to finish up
guys,
with the outro now?
Episode 7 over. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you finish speaking. Are you ready for the outro? Jay. Are you there, Jay?
Yeah, I'm here, yeah.
Do you want me to finish with the outro now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll leave the
outro.
I'll leave the voice chat so I can play the outro right now, okay? And then I'll come back and talk more.
Okay, dude.
Alright. See you soon.
I've been trying just to pull it through this rally road. Spend some time in a common place in everyone who'd been burned like 1,000 tires, just wasted away. Then arrange for the bitter man to take away. Fell in line with the racketeers from head to toe. Fell in line with the racketeers from laying low. In the darkest corner of night, I want you to be here like before. Come through. Going back to the root of my belief, saying all that is low. Spend some time in a common place, in a way to go. That's the sad